I think I'm gonna be sad. I think it's today. Yeah. The girl that's driving me mad is going away. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, and she don't care. You know I need someone. Hey! When I was younger, so much younger than today. I never needed anybody's help in any way.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Real Screen Team. I'm Andrew Thomas. I'm here with my fellow Beatle, Christopher Johnson.
Hello everyone.
And to continue Beatlemonthia, we're doing the movie Help from the Beatles.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, which we'll get into more. But want to go into the overview?
Okay, yeah. I swear. What did you show me? What was this? I thought we were just going to have a lovely time with the Beatles, like how we did the last film, and then this is what I see. I swear. Anyway, Help is a 1965 musical comedy adventure film directed by Richard Lester and written by Mark Bem and Charles Wood. The film was released by United Artists. The film stars the Beatles in their second feature film, along with Leo McKim, Eleanor Braun, Victor Spinetti, John Bluthal, Roy Kinnear, and Patrick Cargill.
You want to get the synopsis? If you understand the synopsis.
Yeah, really. The Beatles struggle to record their new album while trying to protect Ringo from a sinister cult and a pair of mad scientists, all of whom are obsessed with obtaining one of his rings.
If only the synopsis was like the movie. Because we get so many U-turns.
How in the world did the Beatles end up in a Marx Brothers skit? This is practically what it was. This would be something Harpo and Groucho would be in.
Yeah. But we should talk about the Beatles acting.
Well, the Beatles were good, but there is one issue here. This was around the time they started smoking marijuana. So, yeah, there were times that you could kind of tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their eyes were blood red. In some cases.
Or they seemed to be a bit out of it.
Yep.
Especially Ringo.
Yeah.
There were times he was he was often deadpan, but he was even more deadpan this time.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part they did do a good job. I mean, it's still the Beatles being the Beatles, and you can't beat that.
Yep. We had John still being the smart ass.
Yep, still being the smart ass. Paul being, the nice guy.
Of course, he also sort of has a love interest with that beauty, sort of.
Yeah.
They sort of have a flirting going on.
Yeah, it is kind of flirtatious.
Yeah.
George is still George.
Although he also gets the action hero moment. George saving Ringo.
Yeah. Hey, it's always the quiet ones. It's always the quiet ones. And Ringo is, Ringo.
Yeah, and he's also the plot point again for this movie.
Yeah. a crazy cult wants the ring so they can do this weird human sacrifice, while at the same time, why did the mad scientist want the ring?
To rule the world.
And how would that ring help?
Don't know.
What? Seriously, okay, maybe it wasn't just the Beatles that were on drugs. This whole film was on drugs.
Yep.
But, hey, despite the fact of how utterly off the wall this film was, and the fact that the Beatles were high during some of it, the cast did a good job.
Yep.
You know?
We should talk about the supporting cast.
Well, yeah, Eleanor Braun as Ame.
Yep. The woman who was helping them.
Yeah, because she was opposed to human sacrifices. Because before Ringo got the ring, her sister was supposed to be sacrificed.
Yet she was going to be involved in that sacrifice in the opening scene.
Yeah, Leo McKim is Clang. Mm-hmm. And John Bruthal as Bahuta.
Yeah.
I forget who was the leader. Was it Clang or was it
the guy with the bald head? The big guy. I think it was Clang.
Yeah. Who was the leader?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Forgive me. I'm just looking through my notes here.
Mm-hmm.
Looking through my notes. Looking through my notes. Looking through my notes. No, it was Clang. Yeah, it was Clang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude was really gung-ho on getting the sacrifice on.
Yep.
What, just...
And chasing the Beatles down everywhere they went.
Yeah, with their own weird, various traps, gadgets, and etc.
Yep.
Yeah, things were getting weird. It was turning into... It was turning into a Marx Brothers or a Three Stooges story.
Of course, they said Ringo had like less than 48 hours to live, and they kept traveling, and so we kind of lost time of what. I guess that didn't matter.
Yeah. Was it 48 hours to make sure that the ring gets off, or was the ring going to kill him? They never tell us. What is going on here? What is going on here?
Yep, that is not from traveling anywhere.
And, I mean, there's a time he falls through a trap door and there's a freaking tiger. They tried to chop his finger off. Just a whole bunch of crazy stuff.
And then let's talk about the other plot point, the scientists that come out of nowhere.
Yes. Victor Spinetti as Foot.
He's back again.
And Roy Kinnear as Algernon. Yeah, Roy Kinnear. Mr. Salt from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Huh. I guess this is what he does on the side when he's not running his peanut shelling factory. Huh.
Yep. Of course, this is the second time we have a Victor Spinetti in a Beatles movie. There. It could almost be Beatles bingo from that time.
Yeah. And, hey, they were both great.
Yeah.
They were both great playing these eccentric, crazy scientists that want this ring for undisclosed reasons for taking over the world.
Yep. And let's talk about the inspector that shows up like a third through the movie.
Patrick Cargill as Superintendent Gluck.
He just shows up like when the movie's about over. Shows up out of nowhere. Yeah, real introduction. He just shows up. They just catch all those people who are trying to sacrifice Ringo. There, even does plans with getting the Beatles disguised as Ringo to trap all the cult people.
Yeah, this...
And they even sing a song. He even helps sing a song. They help calm down the tiger that's trying to eat Ringo.
Yeah. What, wasn't it Ode to Joy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to sing Ode to Joy just to calm this tiger down because, yeah. Clang and them, they stole this tiger from a freaking zoo. What is this film? And heck, we haven't even gotten into the Beatles' home.
Yeah.
What was this home?
Or they all had separate rooms.
They all had their own door.
Yep.
Their own color-coded door to get into said flat.
Yeah.
They had their own like pit bed thing. They had a hammock. They had a room that had a lawn, and they had a guy mowing the lawn with chattering teeth.
Yeah.
What is this film? What is this?
I don't. Despite what this movie is, there were some good, like the music.
Yes, this was absolutely fantastic music-wise because we got to see them perform all the songs from the album Help. And they did it in very innovative and unique ways in how they performed the songs. This movie practically came up with the invention of the music video.
Yeah.
Filming in different locations, having different people in it. Just unique ways to present the music. And I think it was very good.
Yep.
That was very good.
Yeah. Then the acting was really good also, despite what was going on.
Yeah. And
let's get to...
I mean, and for the most part, there was a plot, despite how weird and out of sorts it was a plot. But then there's the ending.
Yeah, that's
where for like the last, 5 to 10 minutes...
Yep, they're all over the place.
Yeah, the movie just falls apart. It just turns into weirdness where once the ring comes off Ringo's finger, it's just randomness and insanity. Ame wants to sacrifice Clang, but then someone else gets the ring, but then the mad scientists end up getting the ring and getting one other invention, and they walk away, and the Beatles, they just peace out because they don't want any more involved in this.
Yep. Yeah, the bad end of what the ship are kind of in the same section, which we've already discussed about already.
Yeah. This. I do have to give them credit though. The brief intermission.
That comes out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah. It's proof that
intermission in the part 1.
I do have to give them credit for that. I mean, it very reminiscent of Monty Python and the stuff that they would do. So.
Yep.
Heck, later on, George Harrison became best friends with the crew of Monty Python, so it makes sense.
But we should discuss our scores.
You go first, because I'm still trying to figure out.
I'm giving this... I'm going to be a little nice to it, somewhat. A 7 out of 10. I said somewhat nice to it. I still don't like the ending. The ending doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But I did enjoy the acting and everyone's performances and the music. So, now it's your turn.
I swear to God, if they didn't, if this film hadn't had this album, I would definitely be giving this a 4 out of 5. I'm giving it a 6. I'm going to give it at least a passing grade. Despite how utterly insane and what in God's name was I watching? What did you put me through with this? I actually had to take some time to figure out what I watched after watching this. For real. But, hey, the music was fantastic. We got to see the Beatles. 6 out of 10.
But if you disagree with our opinions, just find us on Facebook, The Real Screen Team. Find us on YouTube, The Real Screen Team. Definitely subscribe. You have to subscribe to our YouTube channel and comment on what you think of our video so far.
Yeah, because, I mean, your comments can definitely help the algorithm because, you know, our first big goal is to reach 100 subscribers. And if we do that by the end of the year, we're probably going to do, you know, an actual live stream celebration.
Yep. But
and we're also willing to do some viewer suggestions
that we've been getting lately on the comments.
Yeah. We're going to get to it, man. We're going to get to it.
Well, I feel like I want to roll this out because you're so in shock.
Yeah.
But thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you all. Let's fade to black.
You know